There was only one big flood in terms of downtown Frederick. I mean, during my time, there was one back in the 1860s. I'd been mayor just about almost 2 years, and then this happened, and I thought, wait, what did I do wrong that this is happening? And so we had to solve the problem under the laws for floodplains. You couldn't get a tax credit for redoing your building if it was in a floodplain. Everything was against moving forward. So we hired an engineering firm, and they came back to me with 4 recommendations. One was to hold the water west of town, and there was no place to do that. 2 was to remove the buildings from the floodplain. That would have been all downtown, including where we're sitting now. 3 was to build a huge concrete ditch gully through town like you see in movies in California, those big wide concrete things. I think Cumberland's got one. And 4 was do nothing. Well, we couldn't do any of those. None of those were right, so I asked them if they could put a cap on the sewer. Could you divide it in half and leave a 20, 30-foot wide stream between and cap it? Yeah, that'd be more expensive. Well, that's what we're going to do. Well, the cost estimate on it was almost 5 times the whole city budget. And I'm starting out to do that and had to figure out how to get the money to do it. And again, that was an election factor. I think people thought, again, I'm going to bankrupt the city. It's never going to get done, whatever. We've had half a dozen of them since then. If that project hadn't been there, we'd have been in bad shape. If you just do whatever you think everybody wants, you'll last a couple terms. If you do what's right and explain it, you'll last a lot longer. But every time you make a decision, there's 3 people that'll never vote for you again. And they keep adding up the more decisions you make. And one day there's a low turnout, and angry people always vote, and you'll lose.